Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. TCG Metagame Breakdown for early May 2020-2021, right? So let's take a look. A couple of things caught my attention. We had in the TCG 2 tournaments, right? Relatively big tournaments. Past weekend one was online, right? The Luxury Championship Series, the one you see here, and the second one was an in real life tournament, the PBG tournament, one of the PBG tournaments. And again, a couple of things caught my attention, caught a lot of people's attention, so let's take a look. Let's zoom in into the first one, namely the Luxury Championship Series, the 13th, right, if I'm not mistaken, should be. You see the left side, by the way, this is a team event, so a 3 versus 3, so total 210 players, teams of 3 players, right? So keep that in mind, that's important. I mean, you could play like, at least 2 of 3 could play like one of the best decks, while the third person could play like Warrior, Horus Control, Toolbox, and lose all of his matches, but still win the entire tournament because of his teammates are winning all the matches. You know, in theory that's possible, but you know what I mean, take the result, or keep this in mind when looking at the deck list. But left side you see all the deck list, and right side I think is most important. And any surprises? I don't think so. We see Dragon Link, presumably the best deck of the current TCG format, followed by a diversity of decks: Dinosaur, Zodiac, right, Pure or Eldritch, well mostly Pure, Invoked Variant, Shadow, right, and Prank-Kids, keep Prank-Kids in mind, and then a small Eldritch package. Let's zoom in first place, and here is where things hit the fan. So the 3 first place deck list, we have Dragon Link, no surprises. I guess Dark Ruler no more in the main deck, but that's basically it. Who knows, LP might get the X on our next TCG ban list, but oh, anyway, Dragon Links. While the other 2 decks, again, first place also, because again, same team, they were playing Prank-Kids. Is that a surprise? Yes, because again, they kind of vanished pretty well. We've seen it popping up like once in a while in you know, the current and past format, but I guess the surprise factor definitely helps out. People not really surprised, or you know, expecting Prank-Kids do well, or maybe not prepared for them. And if we take a look at both deck lists, there's, well, a small diversity, but the hand trap package seems pretty you know, stable. Triple Ash, triple Droll, and triple Nibiru for the one deck list, while the other deck list is playing Gamma in the main deck, right? But the traps are making a comeback. The Ice Dragon, so again, cool. +1 list preferably, or preferring Super Poly over Talents, and that's basically it, right? But I guess a surprise factor for both these players definitely worked in their advantage, or it's at their advantage. Second place, same team, obviously. We're all playing the, I mean, if we look at the 3 lists here, pretty much the same list card for card, including side deck and extra deck, if I'm not mistaken, Dinosaurs, right? A couple of things. First of all is Giant Rex. We've seen Dinosaurs like cutting the Giant Rex from their main deck. And the second thing is the artifact side. It's, you know, and obviously because of the artifact link, right? Dagda, I believe the name is. Again, it's a generic link 2, very easy to make, and it's just a matter of time that people will you know, find a way to, I was about to say to abuse the card, but you know what I mean. It's just because it's so flexible and easy to make, you can basically splash it into almost every deck and make, you know, put your opponent under the side lock, prevent your opponent from using the extra, they can go from there. Basically, for Dinosaurs, that's the extra turn you need to potentially go for game next turn. Plus only double Baby Ceratosaurus in the main deck and one Petite. Triple Prosperity and triple Lightning Storm, you know, potentially going second, that is, and against Rogue, that's a strong card. Let's move on. So top 4 other deck lists we see, you know, using Zodiac, Pure, well, Eldritch this time. Any surprises? Not really. We've seen like a comeback of traps for a long time now. The Soul Strike, it has been gaining popularity. Impermanence, of course, Imperial Order, the droplets, pretty much the same as last form because of you know, calamities. Cyclone, on the other hand, is again gaining popularity, of course, as we've seen. Tri-Brigates, this is an archetype slash deck to look out for, you know, Lightning Overdrive, if I'm not mistaken, should be bringing us the new, you know, Tri-Brigade Link, the Link 2 that has the capability to search out your Tri-Brigade Revolt, I believe the name is, a Soul Charge of the deck, while now it is searchable with Trap Trick. I saw Andres Torres also, you know, playing very similar list, if not the same, using Trap Trick to immediately search out your Soul Charge, right? It's a searchable Soul Charge. Plus keep in mind, here in the TCG we don't have the new Tri-Brigade Link, so if we get that, then this deck will definitely be top tier. If it isn't yet, right? So Zodiac Hybrid, that's cool. Let's move on again. Macrocosmos in the main deck for this particular Zodiac, pure Zodiacs. Book of Moon in the main deck, that's an iffy one, that's cool. Plus the Cyclone also. Dimensional Shifter, a huge amount of hand traps, basically, right? All good going second cards here also in the side deck. Dinosaurs, of course, also top 4. Any surprises? No, I think this is pretty much the same as we've seen before. Still top 4, we see Dragon Link. Any surprises? Talents maybe in the main deck, but that's basically it. No Phantasma in the main deck. You know, it was like a big surprise in the, was it in the Remote Tool Invitational tournaments a couple of weeks ago, but maybe an iffy one. Again, Dragon Link, no surprises, I believe. Let's move on. Okay, top 8, and this is where, again, we might see some other stuff, some interesting stuff. Some fusion decks, this particular one, well, Invoked. If, you know, I use Invoked in decks, people are fed up with Invoked. Okay, I get why. Invoked in everything, but I mean, it's still a very strong one-card engine with Dogmatica, the Phantasma in the main deck, Drone on Lockbird, pretty much like a semi-staple, if not staple spell, plus a small Shadow package. Well, basically, and of course, Super Poly, not to forget, strong against a deck like Dragon Link. Again, pretty much, you know, the Dragoon dot deck. It's astonishing to say that if you look at the OCG format, Dragoon is banned, while here in the TCG, Dragoon is missing something. Of course, the format is different. OCG is more control based, you know, TCG is different, but I mean, that's how it is, right? Triple Red Ice, triple. Look at all the power cards. Dark Ruler no more in the main deck. Going second, this is a powerhouse. Lightning Storm, Droplets, Dark Ruler, Super Poly, wrecking those fields. Plus the one card Red Ice Fusion for your Dragoon. That's strong, especially, you know, looking at Phantasma also, right? Yeah, interesting one. Let's move on. 40 cards, Invoke the Dogmatica. Any surprises? No, I don't think so. Triple Prosperity in the main deck. As for the side deck, no. Seems pretty standard, right? That's how it is. Let's move on. Pure Eldritch, featuring the, you know, standard Anaconda play for Dragoon. Again, nothing. Well, triple Torrential maybe? Is that something different? Probably not. We've seen some trap heavy decks like Tri-Brigade also, you know, picking Torrential Tribute for the main deck. People not respecting the Torrential and you know, kind of losing to the mass board wipe, right? Then the last list we see here, again another Tri-Brigade, Zoo Tri-Brigade that is. Any surprises? Well, maybe Book of Moon in the main deck, but that's basically it, right? So again, it's interesting to see how within the next couple of weeks Lightning Overdrive will hit the scene and how much of an impact will Lightning Overdrive have on our current TCG format, and who knows the ban list in like a month or two. But that's how it is. So that's for the Luxury Gaming tournament. Let's move on to the PPG tournament. First place, again another surprise, it was won by Salads. I haven't been keeping up with the matches past weekend, but I've seen the first round duel from the tournament here, and I saw that, I believe it was the same player, playing against Andres Torres. Alright, yeah. Playing like Tri-Brigade, you know, one of the best decks currently in the TCG, if not more powerful with new support, but Salads were doing great. The player played fantastically, and let's not forget the fact that Fire Raw Dragon is back, you know, Cyber's only, but the fact that it has the capability to bounce back stuff during your opponent's turn, that's something not to underestimate. Plus the power of, you know, Gazelle, reuse it every turn, recycle your hand traps like Ash Blossom. Plus, you know, Parallax Seed Dragon is still a very strong card. Second place, any surprises? Pure, well, I was about to say Pure, but I mean, you know, Shadow, Invoked, Bells, Triple Bell in the main deck, that's heavy. Personally not a huge fan of that, but it worked out. Any surprises? Triple Super Poly, Triple Prosperity, that seems to be, you know, the common, seems to be quite common these days. Dragon, Ice, you know, the trap in the side deck, so no, nothing too spectacular. Third place we see Dinosaurs, anything Prosperity in the main deck, yep, that's expensive. Anything surprising? Nope, probably not. Again, Cyclones, yeah, traps are again becoming more popular, giving you somewhat of, if you're going second, hitting the back row. That's cool, but that's about it. This is cool. I mean, it has been a while. Emancipator is still there. It's still strong. It's still quite weak to disruption. Again, I mean, you have to keep in mind that the deck is still quite weak to disruption. But I like it. I like the Prank-Kids hybrid with, you know, like, or, you know, Emancipator with a small Prank-Kid package. We see Invoked with Dogmatica. Any surprises? No, not really. Skullmisers maybe in the side deck. Same here. Shaddolls main decking the new Shadoll cards as well. One of the new Shadoll cards, yeah, the level 4, the effect failure, I guess. That's cool. Lancia also in the main deck. Side decking Kaijus. Tri-Brigade featuring the Rind Barrier one. No Trap Trick this time. Any surprises? Okay, Phantasma maybe in the main deck, Dark Ruler in the main deck as well, Nibiru also, so more hand trap heavy compared to maybe other Tri-Brigade lists preferring the Solemn package, Torrential Tribute, Solemn Strikes, but that might change, who knows, when they get their new link too. Last but not least, another Salad list, that's cool, might try out Salamangreats in our current TCG format again. That's pretty much it. So our current TCG format, Virtual World has pretty much vanished from the format. Their last calamities, that's a big hit. No Drytron, yeah, we've seen Drytron doing well a couple of weeks ago, but no lists here in these past tournaments. But Prank-Kids is there again. Keep an eye out for that particular deck, and of course with Lightning Overdrive, that might shake up the, you know, our current TCG format within the next couple of weeks. Okay. Guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Likim signing out. Peace.